one of the vehicles in it.
How about one more big round of applause as we welcome on stage?
Make sure we don't lose you after all this way. Hi, Alex. Mike Frisco.
Oh, family.
Come on, guys. Come on over. Don't be shy.
Come on.
Come on up.
Congratulations. How are you? Well, you know what? It's going. Very good, thank you. How are you?
Senator Blue Star. Welcome.
Oh, with GBD. Well, it was really cool. Hey, I'm Bruce. Nice to meet you. That's right. He's old. Yeah.
You know what? We're going to have you guys shift down a little bit to the right.
Mike Frisco. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Please join me in honoring our wonderful country with the posting of our colors by our North Reading Police Honor Guard and the playing of our national anthem. Good morning, everybody. My name is Michael Frisco. I am honored to be your MC today. I'm so thankful that Mother Nature cooperated with us for this event. It's a beautiful day, certainly about time. I'd like to start off by welcoming our guest, Alexandria, her parents, Bobby and Julie, her two brothers, Brendan and Robert Jr. I would also like to welcome Senator Bruce Starr, our selectmen, Mr. Fody, Mr. Masseri, and Mr. Delaney. Unfortunately, Representative Jones had a scheduled conflict today, could not make the ceremony, but wanted me to pass along his apologies and also his congratulations on your achievement. I learned this week too that we had another Olympic medalist living in North Reading. I believe she may be here in the crowd today, I'm not sure. I just wanted to take a second to recognize Miss Colleen Coyne, a member of the 1998 U.S. women's hockey team, which I believe is the first year our Olympics hosted women's hockey. Mrs. Coyne, I'm not sure if you're here, but maybe you give us a little. No, she hasn't made it yet. But we do expect her. We come together today to honor and welcome home our U.S. women's hockey Olympian, Miss Alex Carpenter, and her family. The North Reading community takes great pride recognizing your accomplishments. And thank you for representing our country with such class, dignity, and tenacity. I would like to start by asking Bobby and Julie if you would just come up here with me at the podium. Thank you. Alex, I know some of the credit for your success goes to your parents and your family. The people who stood by you through those long hours of training. Maybe it was your father who rose before sunrise to drive you to practice, or your mother who managed your complex training schedule, commitments, and worked hard, tirelessly to wash all your smelly hockey uniforms and gear. Or it may simply have been one of your siblings who provided a strong word of encouragement in a moment of self-doubt. Whichever the case may be, they also deserve our heartfelt thanks. Mr. and Mrs. Carpenter, on behalf of the Board of Selectmen, our entire community, we thank you and your family for being here today to congratulate your daughter on her success and achievements. Please accept these flowers as just a small token of our appreciation for including North Reading in celebrating your daughter's achievement. Thank you. Okay, Alex, your turn. Come on up. They came to see you. When the Olympic Games started, I went online and I read your bio as a member of the 2014 U.S. Women's Olympic Hockey Team, and I was so impressed at how much you accomplished at such a young age. But when all is said and done, we know your most important accomplishment of all was the many hours you trained that you endured, the training you endured, your personal dedication to being the very best you can be and achieving the highest level of physical and mental perfection. I am sure guided you through those many hours, days, and years of practice. And when your time came and the world was watching, you delivered and created glorious moments. Moments I know I will never forget, and I know this town will never forget. Just to make it to the level of Olympic competition must be one of the greatest achievements I believe an athlete can attain in a lifetime. And I mean performing with the grit and determination as you did. We are so proud of you. And that's why we're all here today, to honor you, because you've worked so hard to become the very best you can be. Please accept these flowers as a sincere thank you for making North Reading part of Olympic history, and congratulations on achieving a silver medal. I'd like to take this opportunity now to introduce our chairman of the board, Mr. Sean Delaney.
Thank you everyone for coming. Is this not the personification of what Olympic competition is about?
Yeah.
The amateur athlete that trains days, hours, years, reaches the level that Alex has reached in all the years of training she put in since she probably could walk. I mean, before you could skate, probably before you could walk, right? And then compete at the level that she did and her teammates did, and actually reached the level of a silver medalist in the most recent Olympic competition. This is what the Olympics is about. Alex and her teammates. Proclamation from the Board of Selectmen and Town Administrator Greg Valiakonis that I'd like to read. Whereas on this day we stand here with pride and celebration acknowledging an Olympian, Alexandra Carpenter, who was born on April 13, 1994, and raised in the town of North Reading, affectionately known as Alex. She's the daughter of Julie and Robert Carpenter, and sister to Robert Jr. and Brendan. While in middle school, she played for a male hockey team. It probably was the best on that team. This was in Bethlehem, New York. In the fall of 2007, she joined Governor's Academy in South Byfield, where she played varsity as a 13-year-old, racking up 155 goals, 136 assists, for 291 points over 3 years. And whereas on July 22nd, 2010, Alexandra committed to joining the Boston College Eagles women's ice hockey program in the fall of 2012. Alex recorded her 100th career point against the University of Connecticut in her sophomore season with BC. And whereas Alexandra competed for Team USA in an under-18 three-game exhibition series against Canada's best in Calgary, Alberta, she helped Team USA win the 2009 Czech Challenge Cup in Prague. Alex scored a goal for Team USA in the gold medal game of the 2010 IIHF Women's Under-18 Championship, taking silver medal. And whereas on this day, the North Reading Board of Selectmen and its community take great pride in recognizing the tireless commitment and accomplishments of Alexandra Carpenter in her dedicated role on the U.S. women's hockey team, winning the silver medal in the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia. Alexandra Carpenter exemplifies to all youth that with dedication and commitment, your dreams can become reality. And now, therefore, let it be proclaimed by the Board of Selectmen of the town of North Reading that today, Saturday, the 8th day of March, 2014, is Olympic champion Alexandra Carpenter Day.
Taking that back too?
You can't have anything yet. No, not yet. We're not spoiling it yet. I'd like to take this opportunity now to invite Senator Bruce Taft to the podium.
Thank you very much, Mike, and good afternoon. And what an honor it is to be here with all of you, to be here with the North Reading Police Department, the Fire Department, town government, and most of all, the citizens of North Reading, to say thanks to an incredible young Olympic athlete. For me, and I think so many others, this is a day about dreams and inspiration. It's about the dreams that we live as Americans and that we hope to fulfill in our lives, and that, Alex, you have helped us to live through your life. And I am so glad you brought the warm Sochi winter weather here with you for today. Because today is an important day when we think about those dreams. Bobby, we think about when you, as an American-born player, went into the NHL at such a young age and helped us all live through you that dream that Americans could compete in the NHL and in professional hockey with their Canadian peers and so many others. And we think about the dream that a young person born in our community could rise up and rise to the level of being an Olympian. But Alex, it's been so much more with you. It's about the dream that girls could compete, and you didn't have to be a boy to play in Little League, as you did, or in hockey, as you did with the boys' teams. But you showed that every step of the way, a girl can do it. And then, and it's about the dream that, as I understand it, was born in a backyard rink when your dad said, Alex, if you want to play hockey, here's how you do it. and he and your mother inspired you, and you rose to those levels. It wasn't easy, we know that. Many of us who have been involved in hockey in our lives know what it's like to be at a rink before the sun rises, when it's incredibly cold, and you say, do I want to really do this today? You did, and you carried our dreams on your shoulders. And now, because you carried those dreams through the good times and the bad, we cite you as our inspiration, Alex, because those dreams that people of both genders can compete successfully, those dreams that one of our neighbors can enter onto the world stage and make us proud, those dreams that Americans can go onto the world stage and show people what we're all about, they are fulfilled, and you have inspired us. You've inspired us through those long days in Sochi. To get to that final game, you had to go through a tournament. You had to wonder each time what the outcome was going to be, but you never gave up. You never gave up right until the end. And now, the world knows what a young lady from North Reading can do when she gets on a rink and gets onto the world stage. She can make us proud, and she can bring honor to her community and her state and her country, and in some ways the world. So Alex, I have a resolution that Representative Jones and I sponsored in the House and the Senate. And this is a joint resolution. And because it's a joint resolution, it was voted on by both the House and the Senate. And because it's a resolution, it is now part of the permanent record of the House and the Senate of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And rightly it should be, so that we can all remember your dream and your inspiration, and so that all who will follow will know just how proud you have made us. And so this is from the Massachusetts General Court, resolutions commending Alexandra Carpenter on her athletic achievements as a member of the silver medal United States women's hockey team. Whereas the opportunity to compete in the Winter Olympic Games in Sochi is a tremendous honor that has been earned by Alexandra Carpenter through her dedication and commitment to excel in women's hockey. And whereas the town of North Reading proudly recognizes that Alexandra Carpenter devoted countless hours of training in preparation for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games, and whereas Alexandra Carpenter proudly represented the United States on the women's ice hockey team in the 2014 Winter Olympic Games, scoring 1 goal in USA's 6-1 win over Sweden and 1 goal in the gold medal game against Canada. And whereas the United States women's hockey team won the silver medal in the 2014 Winter Olympic Games, and whereas the United States women's hockey team's performance, sportsmanship, and team spirit serves as an inspiration to the people of the Commonwealth, therefore be it resolved that the Massachusetts General Court hereby commends Alexandra Carpenter on her outstanding athletic achievements and thanks Alexandra for her extraordinary efforts. And be it further resolved that a copy of these resolutions be forwarded by the clerk of the House of Representatives to Alexandra Carpenter. This was adopted in the House of Representatives on March 6th of 2014. It's signed by Robert A. DeLeo, the Speaker of the House, attested to by Stephen T. James, the Clerk of the House. In an unusual show of cooperation, the Senate concurred on March 6, 2014. And these resolutions are also signed by Senate President Therese Murray, the first female Senate President in the history of the Commonwealth. They're attested to by our clerk, William F. Welch, and so proudly offered by State Representative Bradley H. Jones, Jr., and myself, Senator Bruce Tarr, in admiration and in appreciation for the dreams that you have all allowed us to live and for the inspiration that you have given us forevermore. Alex, thank you and congratulations. All right. guess I'm taking it back.
Alex, would you like to say a few words at this time? Great.
No, I'm going to be kind of brief, but I just want to thank everyone for coming out today. This has been unbelievable. You know, the lovely weather out here, it's been great, but I had a great time in Sochi. It was unbelievable to be able to represent my country and all of you guys, and I just love the support from the town. Thank you guys.
Alex and her family will be sticking around for a short time. I have set up a table over here to my right with some pictures, if you wouldn't mind taking a few minutes, and a lot of the kids would like to meet you, and there's pictures for you to sign for them. But in closing, I'd just like to take a minute to thank those individuals today that made it possible. If we hold the applause to the end, I'd really appreciate it. North Shore Printing for the autographed photos, Heavenly Donuts for the coffee and treats, Riot Store for the wonderful hot chocolate. I want to thank North Reading Police Department, especially the Honor Guard and the officers for the escort. I want to thank North Reading and Middleton Fire Department for arranging this beautiful and patriotic backdrop. Susan Magna for all your support. And a special thanks to Marty Tilton and Chris Deming for transforming this snowy covered parking lot into a stadium. I mean, they did a great job. Please give them a big round of applause. And most of all, I want to thank again Alex and our family for taking the time out of their busy schedule to be with us today. We congratulate you on your inspirational achievement, and we look forward to rooting for you in South Korea in 2018. Best of luck, and may God bless you and your family in these United States of America. Thank you, everybody.